Hey guys, APOC here, and we are back with another 12-win grand challenge, this time with the Night Witch. So I did draft her every chance that I got, plus some people passed her to me, so I did get a lot of practice with it. She is very strong, and the bats she leaves behind makes it very difficult to get a positive elixir trade against her. So those bats that she leaves behind kinda works like a little bit of a mini lava hound. So before we get any further, let's unlock this baby. So first, we're going to get our one-time reward, unlocking that Night Witch. Beautiful. Now let's hop right into this 12-win chest. Nice 11,000 gold. 2 skeletons. 3 ice spirits. All these commons will be converted to gold, which always helps. Have lots of upgrades to do. Expo. Barbarians. Okay. Where's the good stuff? 55 musketeers. 105 away. Not too bad. And finally some executioners. Nice. I would like to be able to play Hog Executioner on ladder, so I could definitely use that. Not too bad. Okay, so let's hop into some replays. I'm going to show this one first. So her DPS is pretty good. Also, she is slightly ranged, similar to like the Princess Lance. But you add in her DPS from the bats, and really opposing troops die extremely quickly. From tanks to opposing mini tanks, she'll take them out very quickly. She can even take down something like a bowler across when it's across the river. Some cards that you'll like and want to prioritize in this is you'll want like the Princess, the Executioner. Both of those are good at killing her plus the bats at the same time. Also, the Electro Wizard does the same because his zap spawn will kill the skeletons, and also clean them up as he's able to stun her plus get rid of a bat each fire, and that does keep those bats at bay. As for spells, you really want to prioritize Lightning. Lightning does one-shot her. So, with the ability to one-shot her, you'll get a nice positive trade. She will leave the bats behind, but those will generally get cleaned up by the tower or your other troops. So, poison does work very well. Poison works on your side of the map, fully killing her, plus the bats. The poison does kill the bats in one tick. Fireball and Rocket obviously will one-shot her. Fireball does a pretty good job leaving her at very low health. Fireball plus Log will kill her, but Zap won't. So let's finish up these replays. I did choose this one first because the other replay is going to be extremely fast. So I hope you guys enjoy that. So as we see here, we have our Ice Wizard plus our Executioner beating down this Royal Giant. Executioner finishes off that witch with no problem. And we'll start our counterattack with a baby dragon. So he drops this Valkyrie. Valkyrie does a good job of soaking up all this damage. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get through here, unlike last time we were able to get through with our baby dragon. But we do have a bit of a positive of elixir lead here that we'll be able to start out. So he goes with an aggressive prince that we're going to zap down so he doesn't hit our tower. And as we see, she is able to take a prince shot, but she dies. But look, we got 7 bats on the board. Not that they're going to do anything, but you know, all those bats she leaves behind, and they spawn in like a radius, which is pretty cool. Okay, so our E-Wiz plus our Executioner taking down this Royal Giant. Not going to get there with our balloon, but balloon death damage is going to kill their troops. And once again, we're going to cycle all the way back to our balloon and our baby dragon at this point. So balloon is making its way down to the tower, and he's not going to be able to stop it. And just in time, just before the match ends, we are going to take that bad boy down for a nice 1-0 win. Okay, so let's hop into this next match. I thought this one was really fun. So let's see if you agree. I do think Fireball is a lot stronger than arrows for this. I did hesitate on that one a bit, and then once we got here, I got a bit nervous. I thought about the log because log is great, but I wound up taking the mini P.E.K.K.A because I didn't want the mini P.E.K.K.A to just counter my my E-barbs. I took the zap to clear the way for the E-barbs. So normally I don't like to sit, but my hand was very expensive and I didn't think I could afford having a P.E.K.K.A going down the opposite lane of whatever they were attacking. So I wanted to make them make the first move here. So he drops a regular witch, I drop a P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A will obviously clean up that witch on my side of the map, which is nice. Then as soon as I see this this balloon, we're going to start by dropping both our wizards. We're only able to take one balloon hit. Now we got a nice counterattack with double wizard plus our P.E.K.K.A. So now we're going to add in even further and take our Night Witch. Our wizards take down that Inferno Dragon in no time, and now we have our bats, we have our wizard, we have our Night Witch all beating down the tower. Now all of a sudden we still have our wizard up, our Night Witch is up, and now we're charging in with our elite barbs. Night Witch dies, chopping some bats, but it's too late. Crushed. 3 crowns in no time. So I thought that was pretty fun. And let's hop into our 12-win match. I don't really like Fire Spirits in this. Fire Spirits will just get eaten up by bats, generally. I mean, it will kill the bats, but that's not really a good elixir trade. So I did think about that for a little bit. In draft mode, I really like Golem. I do find that it's more difficult and almost always connects with the tower. Poison is a nice support spell, getting rid of any of the most ranged DPS troops in one shot. So we'll open up with our Golem. He opens up with his Giant, pushing down opposite lanes. So we don't have a great answer to his Giant, unfortunately. So we'll just drop our Executioner, so that we can start beating down that Giant plus that Ice Wizard. But he is going to get some damage. So unfortunately, our Golem is just going to die to that Skeleton Army. We don't have anything good for it. But as soon as he played this arrows, I knew it was go time. As now we have our Goblin Gang just barreling down on him, and that's going to be the first tower of the game right there. So that went very well. So we have to do a bit of tank and spank here, as that bowler would kill our bomber, which we didn't want. So our bomber plus our witch will clean up this Giant and start making its way down. So we were able to get a little bit of chip damage here, plus the bomber, it throws a nice big bomb for like 200 damage, which is great. But then something bad happens. Okay, so we figure we're just going to take this Ice Wizard, go with the Golem, but unfortunately he drops 3 Musketeers at the bridge, and we really just don't have anything for this. And that's the end of that tower. And also the end of our Executioner, which is extremely unfortunate. So we know that he's pretty low on elixir. We have a Golem already on his tower. So we drop our Balloon. Balloon is now already on his tower. Drop him down. Bombs. And that's the end of that tower. So all of a sudden we are back in the lead. So we'll start our Witch in the back so we can get those bats rolling. We got our Bomber also on this Giant. And then we'll drop our Golem in front to start the tanking of both these bowlers and that Ice Wizard. Now all of a sudden we have Night Witch, Bomber, Executioner, Golem, Bats. all coming down at him. He's got this these barbarians. I don't want them taking out our golem, so poison that down. Now we have double Night Witch. Bomber protects our Night Witch, and this is going to be another 3 crown. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I do really like the Night Witch. I think that you guys will have a lot of fun with her. I do think that she will find a place in the meta. I do think that she's a little bit better suited to the meta than like Heal Spell was. So with that said, once again, do make sure you draft her. Cards you want to draft, definitely Lightning, definitely Executioner, maybe Princess and Electro Wizard on top, and Poison is also pretty good. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and we are going to be having a tournament tomorrow, so make sure you check out the live stream. See you there.